I became insane, with long intervals of horrible sanity. All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream. We loved with a love that was more than love. Those who dream by day are cognizant of many things which escape those who dream only by night. I have great faith in full self-confidence, my friends will call it. I was never really insane except upon occasions when my heart was touched. There is no exquisite beauty without some strangeness in the proportion. Believe nothing you hear, and only one half that you see. From childhood's hour I have not been, as others were, I have not seen, as others saw, I could not awaken my heart to joy at the same tone, and all I loved alone. Sleep, those little slices of death, how I loathe them. Years of love have been forgot in the hatred of a minute. Never to suffer would never to have been blessed. Words have no power to impress the mind without the exquisite horror of their reality. All religion, my friend, is simply evolved out of fraud, fear, greed, imagination, and poetry. If you wish to forget anything on the spot, make a note that this thing is to be remembered. I wish I could write as mysterious as a cat. Deep in earth my love is lying, and I must weep alone. And so being young and dipped in folly, I fell in love with melancholy. I felt that I breathed an atmosphere of sorrow. It is by no means an irrational fancy that, in a future existence, we shall look upon what we think our present existence as a dream. And all I loved alone. Beauty of whatever kind in its supreme development invariably excites the sensitive soul to tears. I have no faith in human perfectibility. I think that human exertion will have no appreciable effect upon humanity. Man is not only more active, not more happy, nor more wise than he was 6,000 years ago. Invisible things are the only realities. Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. The true genius shudders at incompleteness, imperfection, and usually prefers silence to saying something which is not everything that should be said. The death of a beautiful woman is, unquestionably, the most poetical topic in the world. I remained too much inside my head and ended up losing my mind. Science has not yet taught us if madness is or is not the sublimity of the intelligence. With me, poetry has not been a purpose, but a passion. There are some secrets which do not permit themselves to be told. I would define, in brief, the poetry of words as the rhythmical creation of beauty. I dread the events of the future, not in themselves, but in their results. That which you mistake for madness is but an over-acuteness of the senses. Poetry is the rhythmical creation of beauty in words. To elevate the soul, poetry is necessary. It is a happiness to wonder, it is a happiness to dream. The boundaries which divide life from death are at best shadowy and vague. Who shall say where the one ends and where the other begins? Now this is the point. You fancy me a mad. Madmen know nothing. But you should have seen me. You should have seen how wisely I proceeded. I intend to put up with nothing that I can put down. There are chords in the hearts of the most reckless which cannot be touched without emotion. Even in the grave, all is not lost. Yet mad I am not, and very surely do I not dream. Every moment of the night forever changing places, and they put out the starlight with the breath from their pale faces. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Convinced myself, I seek not to convince. You are not wrong who deem that my days have been a dream. Yet if hope has flown away in a night, or in a day, in a vision, or in none, is it therefore the less con? All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream. Every poem should remind the reader that they are going to die. Men have called me mad, but the question is not yet settled, whether madness is or is not the loftiest intelligence. To die laughing must be the most glorious of all glorious deaths. A short story must have a single mood, and every sentence must build towards it. Stupidity is a talent for misconception.